supported Booster Club. My name is John Matson. I'm the athletic director here at Nauset Mutual High School. And thank you for being here tonight, and thank you for all of your support during this past fall season.
I'll be brief, I promise you. This is really not our thing. We don't really donate to get awards and recognition, but we do. We are involved. We really are enjoy it. So we do it constantly. We've done it for years, and it's like I said, it's very enjoyable. I would like to take a few minutes just to encourage others to reach out, do the same thing, donate your services, donate goods, donate your time, and it's very, very rewarding. So with that said, we'll continue to donate our soup as long as you need it and as much as you need. We'll proudly display this as soon as the Lobster Pottery opens in the spring. So thank you all very much.
Congratulations to the entire McNulty family and the Lobster Pot from Provincetown. Very well deserved. We appreciate all your support. And thank you to all the other local businesses that continue to support throughout the year. We really appreciate it. We couldn't do what we do without your support, so thank you so much.
Good evening. Let me start by introducing the boys we have up on the stage here. So boys, just wave when I call your name. Freshman Will Campbell, sophomore Liam O'Hara, a large group of juniors, Captain Charlie Campbell, Matt Giuliano, Ernie Largie, Miles Walther, Will Fisher, and Quinn Miller. And our seniors, John DeCenzo, and 4-year letter winner and 3-time ACL All-Star, J.P. Dicer. Before I tell you a little bit about the boys and their achievements, let me take a minute to thank a couple of people. The athletic director, John Matson, has cut my time for this portion of the program down to 1 or 2 minutes. So this is where I normally thank John, but I've had to cut that from the program. But a continued and heartfelt thank you belongs to Jaquesset and Captain's Golf Clubs for their ongoing support of the golf team. The staff and members are unbelievably generous, allowing us to use the course and the practice facilities. We were also lucky to be invited to play in 2 fantastic invitational tournaments this fall. Thank you to the staff and members of Cape Cod National and the Vineyard Club for allowing us to play in such spectacular courses. Also, the Nauset Golf Program benefits greatly from the Reggie Higgins Memorial Golf Tournament. For a whopping 36 years now, the Higgins family has donated the proceeds from the tournament to help defray some of the costs of running our program. We appreciate their efforts, as well as the generosity of the community and the efforts of all the parents who gave their time to make the tournament a success. Thank you to all. And now for the golf team. The team finished with an 11-4 record and a share of the Atlantic Coast League title. Now as a 4-year contributor, senior J.P. Dysart walks away tonight with a combined 51-10 record and 4 league titles. That's a great career, Gov. The league was as competitive as it has been in recent memory, and winning a share of the league title came down to having to win at Marshfield after having already lost to them on our home course. In golf, 8 players play in a match, and the top 6 scores count. After 6 scores at Marshfield, the score was tied, a rarity when each team combines for about 250 strokes. Nauset grabbed the league title when junior Matt Giuliano's score at number 7 was a single shot better than Marshfield's. There were several other great memories along the way. A 2nd place finish at the prestigious Cape Cod Schoolboy Championship, a 2nd consecutive victory at the Martha's Vineyard Invitational, and a memory that will stick with me for a long time. Freshman Will Campbell winning the individual title at the Cape Cod National Invitational Tournament against some of the best competition Massachusetts has to offer. On that Sunday, Jim Campbell, the director of golf at Cape Cod National, and Will's dad presented Will with the Sue Campbell Memorial Trophy. named in honor of Will's mom. It was a great day for all. At the end of the season, the team missed winning the South Sectional Championship by a single stroke, but still qualified for the Division II state finals. For the second year in a row, the team finished in the top 5 in the state. I am extremely proud of these young men, not only for what they have accomplished, but for the sportsmanship they have exhibited throughout the season. Thank you for a great year. And now I'd like to present a couple of individual awards. The first is our All-League Award, and the following members all were named First Team All-League. Freshman Will Campbell. That's Will's first time being honored. I'm sure not his last. Junior Miles Walther, his second time. Junior Charlie Campbell, his third time being honored. And senior J.P. Dysart, also his third. The league offers sportsmanship to players at both levels, JV and varsity, and this year the JV award winner was Quinn Miller. Quinn has been a fantastic asset to the JV program, and I know Coach Mason thinks the world of him. Congratulations, Quinn. The varsity winner is Will Campbell. Golf is a game of honesty and integrity, and while sportsmanship, well, stand up. Golf is a game of honesty and integrity, and while sportsmanship is expected, it is not necessarily the norm. As a freshman, Will was an absolute model for how to conduct yourself on and off the course. While playing at a high level, Will taught us all about how to be a true gentleman and how they behave when things are going well, but also when they face adversity. I look forward to the next 3 years with Will Campbell. Coaches Award winner, Miles Walther. Coaches want athletes who are willing to work hard in and out of season to get better at their craft. They also want players who know how to grind out a great effort even when they are not at the top of their game. We also look for student athletes who take academics as seriously as they take their sport. This describes Miles Walther perfectly. The added bonus with Miles is that he does it all with a great sense of humor. It has been great fun so far, and I certainly look forward to next year. Congratulations, Miles. Team MVP is Charlie Campbell. Charlie is our captain and our engine. He is strong-willed and hard-nosed. Charlie brings a terrific skill set honed by countless hours of hard work over the last 12 years. However, he is more than just a skilled golfer. He is a smash-mouth, take-no-prisoners competitor who always demands the most from himself. And I know that seems strange as a golfer, but watch him go play basketball. While most players shrug off a bad score with a simple, "I don't have it today," Charlie doesn't make excuses and lets a bad round fuel him to work even harder. As a junior, this is Charlie's second year as captain, and I look forward to where he will lead us next year. In closing, I'd like to thank and congratulate all of you here tonight for your hard work and dedication to your own sport. You make Nauset proud. And now it gives me great pleasure to introduce a team that has certainly brought pride and glory to this high school this fall, Coach Katie McCulley and the girls cross country team.
I'd like to introduce the girls cross-country teams. Ladies, if you could step forward. Seniors Sonia Berquist, Caroline Donahue, Captain Tara Ellard, Samantha Gordon, Captain Madikit Nobley, Manager Neely Rose, and Carolyn Sullivan. Juniors, step forward. Hannah Brunel, Captain, Anna Crowell, Bailey Rose, Joy Trudell. Sophomores, Rebecca Prenga, Leah Hoops, Madeline Fleming, Madeline Kelly. Freshmen, Stephanie Gould, Ella Kelly, Izzy Nobley, and Rachel Prenga. Thank you, Mr. Matson, Booster Club, and administrators for making tonight possible. And thank you to Michelle Pavlou for keeping the athletes healthy this year. And finally, to manager Neely Rose, Coach Maura Nobley, and parents Donna Brunel and Christine Ellard, thank you for your support this season. And what a season for the girls cross country. Our stats are pretty impressive this year. We went undefeated during the regular season. We won both the ACL League title and the ACL League Championship meet. We also won the McIntyre Twilight Invitational, which is the largest cross-country meet in New England, for the first time in school history. We placed second at the Eastern Mass State Sectionals and also had the top female runner of the day, Madikit Nobley. Madikit placed first out of 162 runners, and close behind her was Tara Ellard, who took third place overall, a head-turning performance and a career best finish. Freshman Izzy Nobley also had a knockout performance, taking 9th place. Standout freshmen Rachel Prenga and Ella Kelly rounded out the next two scoring positions for Nauset. Going into the All-State meet, the polls had us as one of the top teams in Massachusetts. We didn't disappoint. Although we didn't bring home the state title, we did take second place overall behind the top team, Mount Greylock from Western Massachusetts. They beat us collectively by just 8 seconds. In the end, we were the top team from Eastern Mass, a side note that we were very pleased with considering we lost to Westwood in the state sectionals just 1 week earlier. It felt good to leave the season as the best in Eastern Mass. This year's team was very special, in part because of two seniors standing on the stage right now, Madikit and Tara. They captivated the hearts of the entire team. They raised the bar and had freshman team members running 6-minute miles by mid-season. Hard work, good communication, passion for the sport, and a no-quit attitude had this team winning meet after meet. Senior runners Sonia Berquist, Caroline Donahue, Samantha Gordon, and Caroline Sullivan are commended for their marked improvement this year as well. It was nice to see Sonia hit a career best time in her final season, and great to finally have Caroline Sullivan on the cross-country team after years of hoping that she would join. And finally, to Izzy, Rachel, Ella, Hannah, and Rebecca, thank you for the extra miles and time put in long after the regular season ended. Competing through November 18th makes a long season. Tara and Madikit had amazing senior years, thanks to all of you and your dedication. I would now like to congratulate and award our ACL All-Stars. Girls, if you could step forward. Tara Ellard. Manikit Nobly. Izzy Nobly. And Rachel Pranga. And our two sportsmanship winners, Tara Ellard and Caroline Donahue. And now for our Coaches Award. This will come as no surprise, Senior Captain Tara Ellard. Slight in build, this young lady is actually ferocious. She's an amazing competitor and doesn't know the word quit. The second fastest runner in the ACL, in part because she's the fastest, and she is the third fastest with Eastern Massachusetts. She is a coach's dream and has quite a career in front of her. Dependable, kind, and hardworking, that's Tara Ellard. We will miss her 18:36 5K time next year, but we will miss more the sweetness that she sprinkled on the entire team. Congratulations, Tara. And now for the MVP, Miss Manikit Nobly. Manikit has been a great runner and top point scorer since freshman year, but this season was by far her best. She leaves the team with many accolades, including being the fastest runner in the ACL, winning the Eastern Mass individual title, and taking second place at the All-States. She also goes on record for running the fastest 5K of a Nauset female runner ever, with a time of 17:57. That's a 5:46 mile pace. 2017 Boston Globe and Boston Herald All-Scholastic, Manikit will go down as the best long-distance runner Nauset High School has ever seen. She will also go down as one of its best leaders. She has been a tremendous role model for the entire team, and her legacy will remain in place for many years to come. Congratulations, Manikit. Several jackets. We have Hannah Brunel, Sam Gordon, Rebecca Prenga, and Joy Trudell. That's it for girls cross country. Congratulations, ladies. And now on to the next team, Coach Dawn Quigley and the unbelievable girls soccer team.
First, I'd just like to start by introducing this year's 2017 girls varsity soccer team. Just step out when I call your name, girls. Senior Michelle Coons. Senior captain Emily McGrath. Senior captain Isabel Pellegrini. Senior captain Emma Shackelford. Senior Claire Wardlaw. Allie Bazayo. Claire Connerly. Gabby Dadley. Riley Fry. Ashley McGrath. Reagan Mahan. Katie Dillon. Olivia Picard. Quinna Rank, Jamie Rushneck, and Kenna Valley. Sophomores, Cassidy Cook, Kenna Gale, Lillian Manganero, Julian Sorley, Sarah Moore, Hallie Redmond, Isabel White, and Julie Redmond. Pavlou, and John Madsen for all they do. I'd also like to thank the Knox administration for providing everything they do for us, especially Chris Kenyon, who for supporting the girls soccer team. Our record this season, 9-6-4. We finished second in the Atlantic Coast League, and by beating Barnstable twice and Monomoy, we proved to be the best girls soccer team on the Cape. While these achievements, are great, there's more to this year's team than their wins and losses. Academically, this is the strongest group that I've ever had, and to me, it's so impressive that these girls can achieve academically as well as be the strongest girls soccer team on the Cape, and it just serves them really well. This team also, phenomenal sportsmanship. They went through the entire season without a yellow card caution or a red card. This group, coaching soccer has been a little bit of a challenge for me with girls, but this group, they came to play soccer this year without any drama. But what really made this team really special was an outstanding senior leadership and a commitment of the entire group to the best interest of the team and not self. When I say group, I have to include the parents as well. And I just want to thank them all for that. I feel very fortunate to have the opportunity to coach this group. They're a great example of what we strive to achieve in athletics. They have created a soccer culture and have paved a solid road to the future of Knox girls soccer teams. They should leave having no regrets. Lastly, I have to acknowledge this guy to the right of me here and thank my assistant coach and goaltending coach, Tori Ortiz, for his total commitment and everything he's done. Now for the awards. We have ACL first team, Isabel Pellegrini. Isabel, come on up. We have Atlantic Coast League first team, Olivia Picard. We have ACL first team, Jamie Rushnick. ACL second team, Ali Bazayo. And ACL second team, Emma Shackelford. We have sportsmanship awards. ACL sportsmanship awards go to Isabel Pellegrini and Mary Shepard. So this year's MVP goes to a first team Eastern Mass All-Star, a first team ACL All-Star, a 2-year captain, 3-year leading scorer, a 4-year starter, 3rd-year MVP, who next year will attend and play at Bentley University, and who I feel has single-handedly done the most to change the culture at Knox soccer more than any other player that I've had, and that's Emily Brett. This year's Coaching Award goes to a player that during the preseason I didn't really know what I was going to do and how I was going to use her. She had taken 2 years off from the game and was technically a little bit rusty. Her attitude, her work rate, and fear of nothing, however, earned her not only playing time but a starting position, disrupting other teams' backs and creating opportunities for the team. Although not a captain, she was a leader. The award goes to Claire Wardlaw.
Yeah.
This year's jacket awards go to Ashley McGrath. cheerleading here. Olivia Picard. Aquina Rack. And now I'd like to introduce the varsity football cheerleading coach, Myla Sikola.
What a season we had. This is my first year coaching at the high school level. I have prior experience coaching Pop Warner for 6 years in the Norfolk area, so this was a real challenge, but they've been great. So please stand forward and I'll call your names. Lily Anderson, Chelsea Carloni, Jennifer Clark, Kylie Shelley, Carla Street, Kylie Lohman, Jada Traynor, Nora Lucy, Jeannie Street, Jake Clark, Natalie Cavarovius, and Becca Hudson. Thank you. I'm going to time myself because I'm a social worker and I have to gab. John will hit me if I spend more than 2 minutes. So here we go. I'd like to say a special thank you to John, our athletic director. He took a real chance in bringing me on board with no high school experience coaching this amazing team. Athletic trainer Michelle has more patience than anyone in the whole world. I want to thank her as well. And the principal for also giving me this chance. In addition, I want to thank this team, these young women and Jake. We had many struggles and challenges, but the team has made some amazing memories. They are probably the most coachable and talented group of individuals I've ever met. They just are amazing. I am proud of every athlete, and they are extremely talented. Congratulations to each and every one of you, and thank you for a great season. Okay, now this fun part, right? That was 30 seconds. How am I doing? Okay, good. Okay, here we go. I'm going to announce first team all-league awards. Go to, just step forward, Natalie Covarrubias. I know I did that all over. Nora Lucy. Jake Clark. Individual Sportsmanship Award goes to Lily Anderson. I'm presenting the MVP Award this year to Nora Lucy. This was a difficult choice because I really wanted to give every single one of them, well, almost, the Coaches Award. But I had to really do some critical thinking, and I had to think of which cheerleader, regardless of all our challenges that we had and drama, I had to think of which cheerleader came in regardless of what was going on and came to practice and prepared. So this year, I'd like to present the Coaches Award to Lily Anderson. Thank you very much. You're all a great group of talented individuals, and I wish you guys the best. So let me say, because I have a huge audience right here, for next year, for the ones that were here and continue cheerleading, someone must know someone with experience as to coach this team because they are amazing, talented, and so coachable. So put your thinking cap on over the next few months, and if you think of someone that you know is up for the challenge, let John know. Thank you. And I'd like to introduce the field hockey coach, Katie Ilkovich. Coach Katie, I want to just take a moment to thank my assistant coach, Allison Joy. Of course, John Matson, Michelle Hadley, and then all my other fellow coaches who've helped me along the way this season. It is a first year, it's been a challenge, but fun, difficult. And I'd like to recognize, I see Jody Phil in the audience today, I'd like to say hi to her and thank her for all that she's done. So going forward, I'd like to introduce, if you guys would stand forward, please. My co-managers, Teresa Silvestri, Taylor Fleming, Bates, Elizabeth Edney, as co-captain, Hannah Muse, and Lauren Momber, who is not here tonight. Juniors, Sydney Austin, Marlena Brooks, Sophie Calderon, Eliza Campbell, Zoe Block, Melissa Edney, co-captain Kaylee Farrell, Callie Pierce is not here tonight, Carmen Roderick, co-captain Jill Small, Eliza Stevens, who's not here tonight, Isabel Travers, Laurel Donnelly, Brooke Williams, Laura Bardley, two sophomores, Emily Frazier, Kate McNamara, who's not here tonight, and two freshmen, Sophie Calderon, and Yolanda. Our roster grew as the season went on. We had some injuries, so we had a lot of people on the sideline, but everyone contributed in a great way. So it was not the year that we anticipated it was going to be, but it was a great year altogether. We finished 2-16 overall and 0-8 in the Thank you. If you ever came to watch a game, you would see great improvement and you would see skill. There were so many cliffhanger games that we could have totally have won. And I am truly proud of every single one player that we have. And I'm very proud of them all. Field hockey is a difficult game that requires a lot of tactical and technical skills. And my one goal was to unify everybody. And we did do that. We, in preseason, did a collection with the help of all of you fall sports athletes and collecting clothing and goods for the Houston Hurricane Relief Fund, and we sent that off, so I'm proud of the girls for that. We, on homecoming weekend and prep, we cleaned out the homecoming stadium and cleaned it up and make it prepared and look ready for the stadium. So I'm proud of the girls for these things. And a lot of the girls helped out as well with the rec field hockey and bringing up and building up the future coming field hockey players. So these girls are dedicated, and with, I don't know how many, 16 plus girls coming forward next year, we're going to have a great team going forward, which will be incredible next year. So I'd like to recognize our second team all-league players as Chloe DeLocke, and Kaylee Farrell. Individual Sportsmanship Award is going to go to Elizabeth Edney.
Way to go, Edney!
And Quinn McDonald for our JV team. The coach's award is going to go to someone who stepped forward and played a position she has never played before. It requires a certain personality to play as a goalie, and Sarah Foley definitely did that. She stepped up and she took a position that is a difficult one to learn, and she had a phenomenal season, and I can't wait to see what she can handle next year. Most valuable player goes to one of our co-captains who took a position, who started off shy in the season, and then with a little coaching, found an inner strength that may have gone a little too far at times, but I'm proud of her. She found the ability to have a fight. She found the ability to lead the team as both captain and as a player. She's a junior, and she'll be back next year. And I'd like to introduce Kaylee Farrell. And quite a few varsity jackets this year. So we have Marina Brooks. It was a great year, and I look forward to next year with almost every single one of you and a lot of up-and-coming freshmen. We have a lot of work to do, but I feel that this is the team that's going to bring forward what we need to do for House and Field Hockey. So I'd like to thank everyone, and wish our 4 seniors the best, but then look forward to our return of our juniors and sophomores and freshmen next year. Congratulations. One of my favorites, Moira Nobley and the boys cross-country team.
First, I want to thank Michelle, John, the administration, the Booster Club, the parents, and someone who they really don't get recognized, the buildings and grounds crew. Because we run every day and we see them, and the stuff that they have to pick up and the work that they do to make it look great. I really, buildings and grounds, thank you so much. Okay, oh, I have to announce the kids first. Okay. Sorry, I'm going to jump right into our senior. Okay, seniors, Captain Brian, oh, please hold your applause till the end, and then we can really give a big round of applause. Captain Brian Brooks, Captain Jake Eldridge, Hunter McDonald, Noah Smith, Captain Jake Whitfield, Manager Elena O'Connor, and Manager Polly Watson. Juniors, Christian Beer, Logan Bentz, Finnegan Brown, next year's captain Max Christopher, Brendan Hamady, Nabil Perdiglu, Cameron McMartin, next year's other captain Jacob Pearl, Jacob Fuller, Zach Robb. Sophomores, Christian Oggett, Aiden Dill, Ben Ellis, Spencer Granlund, Thomas Harwood, Tyler Hutchinson, Kieran Norton. Freshmen, Matt Dodoli, Finn Riley, who is our Rookie of the Year and an insane runner. Way to go, Finn! And Lucian Simon. And honestly, these guys know I yell, but right now I'm very emotional because they are like my sons. This year in particular, I think it's the best season I've ever had coaching. We had such a great season, and I never had a team that ran this hard while having so much fun doing it. I never saw any kid like, I hate this, I don't want to do this. The way I look at it, we were like a puzzle. Well, every piece counts, and in missing one piece, you don't have the whole picture. And these guys all together did that. Whether it was practice or races, they all, if one was down, the other one would come up. If someone was hurt, the other one would come in. It was just incredible. I honestly, and again, this is the first year, we got on the line, and I wasn't nervous about how we were going to do. Because I know deep in that woods, where no one except maybe one of you was tripping people, no, I knew that they were going to give it their all, and when they came out 14 minutes later, it was like, nos it, nos it, nos it. It was unbelievable. Brian, he would lead the way, and everyone else would follow. And the result, honestly, this whole season, I was like, yeah, you guys are going to do okay, you're going to do okay. The only team that beat us is Marshfield, and they're a conglomeration. They are huge. But we literally, when we went to their meet up there, their starting line was like the start of the Boston Marathon. It was painted and marked, and it was beautiful. And I think all 60 of them got on the starting line, and we just kind of sat back. And it was tough, but we got them at the end. I mean, they won, but we, because of that, and I talked to the boys, the result was they fought their hardest at the divisionals, and we, for the first time in the history of Nelson Cross Country, made it to all states. We came in fourth, and this team is so even though there were 7 runners that could actually race, it was because of all of you that we made it, and I will never forget this year. And that's why I'm wearing these obnoxious pink pants. No, seriously, I only wear them when a team makes it to all states. Last time I wore these was 1998. Okay, sportsmanship. They're all sportsmen, all of them. And every team let us know that. We didn't win it as the team, but I have so many gentlemen shake hands before, beat them on the course, and shake their hands after, and all of them did. And they would offer water, anything. People really liked coming and racing against Nelson, so thank you for that. But for the Sportsman's Award, these 2 gentlemen, they always put everyone else before themselves. They were quiet and subtle, but everyone knew those 2 cared. So JV, Logan Bentz, and Varsity, Jake Whitfield. And I just have to say, Jake has had a lot of injuries, but he pushed himself through every single race. And when he goes to college, whoever is lucky enough to get him, he's going to be amazing. Okay, Coach's Award. This athlete had a chance. A lot of his friends decided to go fly fishing this fall or go surfing. That would be my son. Or just hang out with his friends in the van. Well, this athlete decided, I committed myself 3 years ago to this team, and I'm going to follow through. He's the one, all those races, I knew it deep in the woods, he was the one saying, come on, you guys, we got to go. You got to pick it up. We got to win. We want to win. And what the best race, and when we're at the divisionals, we're running up the hills. There are a lot of hills. One of the hills, he's running up, and block your ears. He's going up to them and goes, ah! And one right next to him goes, oh, that's how we always race. It just makes him get faster. And he knocked himself out for the team. And he always does it. He's just the core of our team. Jake Eldridge. Okay, this one goes without saying. Brian's been MVP for 4 years. He's set so many records, I can't even write all of it that he's done. Like I said, he goes out and he leads and everybody follows. He's just, it's unbelievable to have Brian. No one ever has trained harder or been more focused than Brian. He wants to win for the team, he wants to win for himself, which is what you do. And he fights to exhaustion to win. When it's come down to the end and someone's ahead of him, Brian just got it out, and he always does. He came in third in divisionals, just a second behind second. And my favorite race this year, though, was at the ACLs. When the Marshall team, they're like, oh, we got this. And they're running in a tight group. It was like 5 of them. And all of a sudden, I think Brian said, okay, I'm out of here. He blew them away. And the Marshall coach never says anything. He said, and I quote him, no, it was pretty amazing. He ran like he was on fire, and he burned everyone. So Brian, 0%. Okay, and our 2 Atlantic Coast League, once again, Brian is 4th year, Jacob for a 2nd. Jake Pearl and Brian Brooks. And now I know I've gone over time, but this is one other thing that I do have to say. They have brought so much recognition to this school for all they've done individually and as coaches, the McCauley family. John, all you've done with your boys, Katie with the girls, Katie individually with your racing and being the aquathon winner this year of your division, and then James. I've seen him in and out of training all the time. Such a great family, and you're really putting us on the board. So McCauley family, thank you very much. Woo!
Sorry, I know it's been going a little long, but I'd like to say a little something from Moira. For those who don't know me, I'm Jake Eldridge. My sophomore year, I joined cross country under the impression that it was a handful of guys running through the woods in short shorts. Now, just having ran my last race, I'm leaving with the impression that cross country is just a bunch of guys running through the woods in short shorts. But in actuality, Moira has made it so much more than that. She has pushed the whole team to become our best selves on and off the course. Out of all the coaches I've had, no coach has ever cherished every single member of the team more than Moira does, and I've never seen a team that has loved a coach as much as we love Moira. Thank you, Moira.
And next up, the girls volleyball.
I'm the volleyball coach. Coach Silva's running a little bit late. She will be here momentarily, so I'm just going to first introduce the team to you guys. So we're going to start first with our seniors, manager Madison Clements, senior Emma Fillion, and senior Tori Sheep. Our juniors, Elba Gallion, Siobhan Noyes, Emma Peterson, Caitlin Fish, and Amy Coyne. And our sophomores, Savannah Deering, Lauren Thompson, Emma Wright, and Tony Young. There's your team. So Coach was anticipating she might be a little bit late. She'll be here actually within the next few minutes. But she did send me just a few words that she'd like to share. She'd like to thank Nauset Regional High School for the opportunity to be part of the family and experience a great season with an amazing group of girls. So she was really excited for the opportunity, and she really enjoyed coaching you guys from the first day to the last day. So she thought you guys were a special group. So thank you so much for being such a great group for her in the first year. going to get right into the awards now. And for the first team all-league, we have Amy Poynt. Second team all-league, Ellie Gallion. Our individual sportsmanship awards, Emma Fillion. Sarah Giselle. Okay, the coaches award this year goes to Emma Fillion. And our MVP award goes to Amy Poynt. And lastly, our varsity jackets this year go to Tony Young. And Amy Poynt. Okay, congratulations, girls. In closing, Coach just wanted to share that, they started slowly and had some amazing progress throughout the year. She said, my girls gave me all that they had throughout the entire season. She said this was her first season as their coach, but she watched them get better each day, and their skills developed every day as well. They were always respectful and always helpful on times where I wasn't sure how to get things done. So once again, thank you, Mr. Matson, Mr. McDonald, and Nauset Regional High School for a great time and support. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Bruce Strunk, and I am proud to be the head varsity football coach here at Nauset High School. First off, I'd like to thank Mr. McDonald here in the house, our principal, our athletic director, Mr. John Matson, and most importantly, the lady that keeps us taped together, Michelle Pavlo. The first thing I'm going to do is I am going to introduce the team to you. Okay, so when you're called, just please stand. All right, Tanner Ben. Oh, step forward. I was looking at the front group, since I'm calling the freshman first. Tanner Ben, Henry Gildenhouse, Aiden Hanville, Ethan Lucy, Francisco Magliazza, Tristan Matherly, Sal Rubius, Isaiah Puffer, Ben Torres, Charles Anderson, CJ, Riley Ben, Bobby Joy, Robert Marriott, Jackson Monterio, Jack Parabasini, Kai Pearson, Jake McNetty, Hannah Rose, Lewin Runde, Run, Tejan Silva, Aiden Sullivan, John Ashley, Matthew Campbell, Tom Stutzik, Robert Freeman, Stephen Kelnick, Mac LaBarge, Tyler O'Donnell, Casey Quinn, Caden Quinn, Leonardo Rodriguez, Tate Sadawan, Ethan Still, Will Van Vleck, Robbie Wright,
Woo!
Hunter Alexander, Ben Cluthy, Owen Farrell,
Somewhere.
Harrison Field, Isaiah Honeycutt, JP LaBarge, we're almost done. Dylan McNeil, Sherman Merrill, Andrew Sandoval, and Billy Tabakis. You know, it's always difficult for a coach. I've been coaching, it's my 29th year coaching. I know I don't look it. But I've been coaching for 29 years. And, you know, I forgot what it's like to take over a program. And these guys made it easy. Okay, even though we didn't have the greatest of numbers at the beginning, we started our first day of practice with 21 players. And just for these guys, either word of mouth or recruiting, we kind of grew the squad a little bit. And 21 players in football is not great. Okay, most, you know, some of the good teams have 50, 60 players on their team. But you know what? They made it easy because they bought into what we were doing. They worked hard. They did what they were asked to do. And I've been the head coach at a few schools already, and I'm probably the most proud of this group right here. You know, like I told them all year long, these are the guys that we're going to build a foundation with. And I think they set the bar pretty high as far as work ethic and expectations. So, gentlemen, I'm extremely proud of you guys. I've said it before. I'm going to tell you again in front of these people. Thank you very much. At this time, I'm going to announce a couple special recognitions. First team, All ACL, Mac LaBarge. Mac did a heck of a job for us. Mac was one of those guys on our team. He never came off the field. He seemed to be on every special team. He was battling through injuries, but he was always there. One of our team captains, and voted on by the coaches in the league, so other people saw what I saw. So congratulations, Mac. These gentlemen here are second team all-league players. First up, Robert Freeman. Bobby Joy. And Tate Sadawan. I have a couple other awards voted on by our league. Our Sportsmanship Award for Varsity, JP LaBarge. And for the JV, Riley Bennett. We have two more awards. First up is the Coaches Award. This was not a difficult decision at all. Okay, Sherman Merrill, come on up. I wanted him to come up while I talked about him so you understood what I was saying. He's not a big guy. All right, but he's got a big heart. He played plays a lot bigger. Wherever we needed Sherman to play, he stepped in. We played him at linebacker. It's strong safety, receiver. Whatever we asked, he did. And if he didn't get it done, he tried his hardest. And I'm very proud. And you know, to me, this is one of the best awards you can give and acknowledge. So, Sherman, thank you very much. And the team MVP goes to Mac LaBarge. I do want to add our team captains for this year. Okay, team captains, just step forward when I call your names. Mac LaBarge. JT LaBarge. Philip McNeil. And Bobby George. And now to present the Varsity Club jackets. Harrison Field. Stephen Kelnick. Casey Quinn. Bobby Jordan. Aiden Sullivan. Two awards that were given out this year at our Thanksgiving game as Offensive Player of the Game and Defensive Player. These two individuals who just stepped forward. Offensive Player of the Game was Dylan McNeil. And Defensive Player was James Sullivan. Lastly, and I don't mean these gentlemen to be last, the two coaches that are standing up on the stage with me, Coach Gildahouse and Coach Sid Lawson. Again, I'd like to thank these gentlemen for a great first year. A first year that we did a lot that people didn't expect of us. This is the second time in school history that this football team made it to the playoffs. So, job well done. Now we got an off season. We got to get to work. So thank you. I'd like to introduce Coach John McCauley from boys soccer.
Introducing the undefeated ACL champions for the 7th straight year. Freshmen Benny LaBranche and Henry Watson. Sophomores Jack Avalar and Shavar Champagne. Juniors Abdel Talabi, Ansel Drown, Avery Santaro, Tyreek Griffiths, Nolan Ellard, Colin Terrio, Romel Brown, Curtis Moore, Cormac Parker, and our seniors, Captain Vance Bates, Captain Ethan Craven, Captain Andre Boyce, Captain James McCulley, Carmen Canesi, Justin King, Casey Sinha, Keem Griffiths, Alex Stroud, Ryan Hish, Osdiver Perez, Owen Wilcox. On behalf of the boys soccer program, I'd like to thank the Boosters Club for making this evening possible for all the parents and athletes. I'd like to thank our administration, Principal Ed McDonald, Keith Kenyon, and Sean Fleming, our athletic director, John Matson, for setting the standard of excellence both on and off the field here at Nauset. I'd also like to thank Michelle Pablo for keeping our guys on the field as much as possible. And I'd like to thank all our parents for all their support. A special thanks to Adrian Bates, our team parent, for organizing all our team events, our NOSA class tournament, and all our team dinners. I'd also like to thank my coaching staff. You're always as good as the people around you. Sean Mulholland, preparing our JV players for the Varsity. Our JV program was a top team in the ACL this year. I'd like to thank my right-hand man, Ron Fancy, and my goalkeeping coach, Ron Gogan. Our program would not be where it is today without them. Thank you. The Nassau Warriors boys soccer team were led by their captains, James McCulley, Vance Bates, Ethan Craven, Andre Boyce. This season, the Warriors went 18-2-1 overall, scoring 85 goals and allowing just 4. We won our 7th straight Atlantic Coast League title, scoring 42 goals in league play and giving up 0 for an 8-0 record, and continued for our 5th straight year of going undefeated in the Atlantic Coast League. We qualified for the NRHS state tournament with a win over Barnstable, Nauset gaining the #1 seed for the 3rd straight year and earning 2 home games. It was a total team effort when we defeated New Bedford Vogue 6-0 and Foxborough 5-0 before we had to play Oliver Ames. Soccer's a fun game, but at times it's a cruel game. And losing to Oliver Ames on penalty kicks, a game we could have and should have won. But soccer's a great game, and this was a great team. But tonight, I want to recognize our special senior class. I would like to recognize our seniors with their senior shirts. Please step forward, seniors. Seniors, step forward, guys. It's incredible what this class of 2018 has accomplished over the past 4 years. Perhaps the greatest senior class that's put on the black and gold in boys soccer. They did it with passion, they did it with class, they made sacrifices, and made the commitment to win. Plus, they were loaded with talent. This class captured 4 straight undefeated ACL titles with a record of 30 wins and 2 losses. They qualified 4 straight years for the NRHS state tournament and had a 4-year overall record of 70 wins, yes, 70, 5 losses and 5 ties, and winning a Division II state title as juniors. Goalkeeper, Connor Kinesi. Ryan Pish. Akeem Griffiths. Owen Wilcox. Alex Strawn's actually on a college visit. He's not here, but next, KC Sinat. Captain Vance Bates. Captain Ethan Craven. Osdiver Perez. Captain Andre Boyce. And the All-American, James McCulley. I'd like to thank the Brazil family for sponsoring our senior shirts. ACL All-Stars. Nauset had a record 9 ACL All-Stars this year, starting off with ACL Player of the Year, Senior Captain James McCully. Senior Captain Vance Bates. Senior Captain Ethan Craven. Senior Captain Andre Boyce. Senior Casey Sinha. Junior Abdel Talabi. Junior Curtis Moore. Senior Owen Wilcox. And sophomore Jack Avalar. Varsity Sportsmanship Award goes to senior back Owen Wilcox. JV, Spencer Rushing. And freshman Doug Bazio. Coaches Award. Senior Captain Vance Bates. Vance, come on. Special young man that was a quiet leader for us. He was a player that made the players around him better on and off the field. He was one of our most improved players and our unsung hero. He was second on the team in scoring and second in the Atlantic Coast League in scoring with 12 goals, 12 assists. He was an ACL All-Star as a junior and senior, All-Eastern Mass as a senior, and just an awesome teammate. Nauset Warriors Boys Soccer Coaches Award goes to Senior Captain Vance Bates. Defensive MVP, Senior Captain Andre Boyce. Andre is one of the main reasons that we finished the season with 18 straight shutouts. A tenacious 1v1 defender, 3-year varsity starter, 3-year ACL All-Star, 2 years All-Eastern Mass, All-State as a senior, Nauset Warriors Boys Soccer MVP for the 2nd year in a row, Senior Captain Andre Boyce. Offensive MVP, Senior Captain James McCully. The team's leading scorer, the ACL's leading scorer for the 2nd year in a row. He was also the state's 2nd leading scorer with 31 goals, 12 assists. Selected ACL Player of the Year as a senior, 3-time ACL All-Star, 2-time Eastern Mass All-Star, 2 times All-State, 2 times Boston Globe All-Scholastic, Boston Herald All-Scholastic, and recently named Boston Globe Boys Soccer Player of the Year. He is also the United Soccer Coaches Association All-New England, United Soccer Coaches Association All-American, and he's Nauset High School's all-time goal-scoring leader with 97 goals. He'll be playing his college soccer next year at UNH in New Hampshire. My son, the Nauset Warriors Boys Soccer Most Valuable Player for the 2nd year in a row, Senior Captain. Varsity Jackets, sophomore Jack Avalar. Band Spates. Alex Stroud, when he's not here, junior Nolan Eller. Justin King. And senior Osdiver Press. Thank you.
All varsity girls team.